Well,
So I like to rearrange.
I have a funny story for you. I give a lot of private lessons at Montessori, and so does David. He's helping me out this year because we've got over 50 private students in that school, and it's a
Wow.
wonderful school.
Yeah.
And they talked me into doing the first recital, which will be a Christmas recital there in their new community center. And I warned the parents and the instructors that there's going to be about 50 versions of Jingle Bells. But listen to how different they all sound.
That's right.
It depends on the child.
Yep. And I love the rearranging of songs. That's my big
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
To rearrange them. You want to hear the original? Put it on the album.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I look at it. So if you're going to a cover band, it's nice that they might change up the songs and
Sure.
kind of portray them the way they want to. And it's always like, wow, that's a great way to do that song.
Absolutely.
I sent a copy to Brian about what Wicked. I even forgot Chris Isaac's song.
Wicked Games.
Wicked Games.
Yeah.
And there's this guy that does a metal version that's just incredible. And I sent it to
Yeah.
Brian. It tends to open your eyes up that, hey, these things can be done differently.
Well, an interpretation is very personal, and it tells the person who's listening to it who you are and what you're about. And we love Tedeschi and Trucks because they take Motown songs and put a spin on them that is out of this world.
Yeah,
And you just sit there going, whoa, that's really hip.
that is. Yeah. And Tedeschi Trucks, I actually did a gig with her in Tucson, Arizona,
Oh,
year
awesome.
2000. Very good band. And
Yeah.
Trucks, of course, that's music royalty.
Oh,
Derek Trucks.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Christina, we've got about 2 minutes. What else can we do? Cindy just called and said, well, she left a message. We want to get money to Mika. So tell us one more time how to get money to Mika. And I know it's on the Nevada Radio Roundup on Facebook, but how can we get money to Mika?
It's on the Nevada Radio Roundup and on the America Matters Facebook as well under this show. It's a 99 Pledges link that links you right to her page. It shows you how much she's raised. We really appreciate you having her on today. I'm so blessed to be part of this show and that you would help my child, and not only just the financially, but for her to be able to come on here and learn how to communicate and speak and make an ask. I can't tell you how blessed and fortunate and grateful I am for you, Shanimal, and you allowing her to do that today.
Oh, thank you. That's really something that's awesome, Christine. I don't get that very much, but that's what we're here for. We're here to help the kids. We're here to help people in the community. Is when I can do it, I can do it. That's all we can do, right? There's Bill Conrad. He's just in for the minute. We're getting out of here, Bill.
Keep the feet up till after the show for a second for Tess, if you can.
Anyway, Shanimal Lawson here.
You can do it afterward too.
The American Roundup. Stay out. Stay on this side of the barbed wire, all right? Donate to Mika Schwanke. These are the kids we can help. Thank you, Christina Schwanke. Love to James. Love your women. Love your wives. Love your mothers, your daughters, and sisters. Fathers, it's up to you to take care of your families. Stand up, America. We can do it. God bless you. God bless America.
That's the way the week went.
World getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming to you, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate.
I'm also recording. I had it going out on another site. I don't know if it's recording on my site. I'm totally If he doesn't want it up, can we do another feed?
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
In Northern Nevada, there's a one-of-a-kind home that provides temporary overnight lodging when veterans or family members are receiving medical care in the Reno area, some from hundreds of miles away. Too often, overnight accommodations are a financial and logistical challenge. Stephanie Tanksley and her husband are veterans who come for treatment from Bishop, California.
We were lucky enough to be connected to the guest house so that I could stay for 10 nights when my husband was in the hospital. So I was able to visit him every day. It was just a blessing.
Veterans Guest House is privately supported by individual and community donations from people like you who recognize our responsibility to support our heroes. And no government money is received for day-to-day operation of the house.
Please support this organization. The Veterans Guest House is an amazing resource for veterans. Supporting this organization is one of the best ways that you can donate your time and your money just to help our veterans and their families.
Find out how you can help at veteransguesthouse.org.
This is America Matters Media at 93.7 FM, KPGF Sun Valley, your community radio station.
USA News, I'm John Schaefer. Rather than taking part in the third Republican presidential primary debate in Miami, former President Donald Trump will be hosting a rally in the nearby city of Hialeah. His campaign disclosed this afternoon that the Republican presidential frontrunner will hold an evening event at Ted Hendricks Stadium. He's slated to appear on stage at 7 p.m. on November 8th. The U.S. is advocating for the release of all hostages currently held captive by Hamas. This plea follows the recent release of 2 American hostages to Israeli authorities.
Over the coming hours, they'll receive any support and assistance they need. And of course, we're very anxious to be able to reunite them with their loved ones.
Channel you there.
The release, we share in the relief that their families, friends, and loved ones are feeling.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken stated that there are 10 additional unaccounted for Americans in the conflict, and it is suspected some of them may be among the roughly 200 hostages held by the Palestinian militant group in Gaza. Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan has withdrawn his candidacy for Speaker of the House. This decision comes after a confidential GOP ballot earlier today.
But I felt it was important that we all know.
Hey, Shanimals, Bill.
The question if they wanted me to continue.
Do you want to do some testing or do you want to try a different feed?
In that role. And so we put the question to them. They made a different decision.
Either.
With Jordan's withdrawal,
the show's still going on right now.
Without a nominee,
okay, we
2
can test
weeks
out some
after Kevin McCarthy's historic removal. Sean Fain, president of the United Auto Workers, is reporting positive developments.
Just a few minutes test real fast.
In a Facebook Live update, he stated that
I've got this recording on my system, plus going out to
automakers now entered its 36th day.
On a different side.
During the 2022 election cycle, Sam Banksman-Fried and
Associates the whole week went like this.
$50 million into undisclosed dark money groups. That's according to court documents.
I rushed in because Jay told me to come in.
McConnell and Senate Majority Leader
Then
Chuck
yesterday's,
Schumer.
I didn't hit record on the
This is
sound.
USA News.
On yesterday's event, so I
Do
didn't
you
get
want
sound.
to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call. Because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has
Let's just try
special deals
shared
with
screen,
airlines.
sound,
When
play
they have
Brian's
unsold
song.
seats, they use SmartFares to fill them.
And
So
it
you
will
get
record-
airline
it'll record
tickets
on
at
my side,
crazy
too,
low
in two places.
prices. They have access
Be
to
interesting to
great
see how it
prices
looks.
and
We'll have to wait
discount
till
on
after
over
the
500 different
music's over.
airlines,
Just quick.
plus 300,000
Also, I want to show you
hotels
my
and
notes on my
benchmark
podcast because I have my
Your
show
prices
notes
are
for the
too low to
podcast to
publish
develop those
online.
first.
With extra money you'll
They
save,
go on a
you can
blog.
book another trip
You
or
sort of
treat
follow them a
yourself
little
to
bit, then
dinner
you
or
tweak them out
shopping. So
afterwards.
stop searching all of those travel
And then
sites to
between
find the
the
lowest
SEO and the
price on your
blog
next
and the
flight.
podcast
Let one of our
and,
SmartFares expert travel
all the
agents
RSS
find
feeds,
the best
that's how you
price
get a
for
lot of
you.
listeners.
Call
They
SmartFares
say,
today and get ready to see the world with a fat
but the
wallet.
audio side gets a lot more than the video side. About 5 to 1.
800-871-3291. 800-871-3291. That's 800-871-3291.
Well, yeah, that's my field. It's about
David Trones
10 to 1 compared to the
first-degree
video.
murder
You know, if
for
you're on
killing his
YouTube,
wife,
you know,
Shanti
even
Cooper
Facebook.
Trones, in 2018. The dispute arose from disagreements
I gotta
over
check my
appearing
numbers. I'm
together
trying to
on
get out
home
a no
renovation
RSS
TV
feed, too.
show. Trones was swiftly sentenced to life in prison after the guilty verdict.
4:45 this
Prosecutors
morning.
stated that Trones had invested a lot of
Went to
money
bed
in
like
home
at 1
renovations
o'clock.
with the hope
I
of
sort of
appearing
slept
on the
through a little nap
A&E
before I went to
reality
bed.
show Zombie House Flipping. However, Cooper Trones'
my gear
refusal
showed
to
up today,
participate
too.
led to heated arguments, ultimately resulting in her death. Former President Trump is potentially facing imprisonment for breaching a gag order in his
What are you doing
New
this
York
weekend?
fraud trial. Trump's lawyer apologized on his behalf, asserting that it was an inadvertent
You do
error.
horses 7 days a
Despite
week, just
directive
like
from
cows,
the Manhattan
probably.
Supreme Court judge to remove it.
Just like cows
Trump
when you have a-
retained
when you have a
Truth Social
dairy.
post criticizing the judge's law clerk. Sandflies are causing
Brian's-
skin
where's Brian
infections in
playing
the United
tonight?
States.
The tiny flies are about a quarter of the size of a mosquito and live in forested, warm, wet areas. Medical
When do you go to Vegas?
epidemiologist at the CDC, Dr. Mary Kam, told CNN that they can be particularly dangerous
I'm
because
just
it
gonna
can be
miss you down
hard
there, I
to
think.
notice if you've been bitten. She said the
Oh, I'll miss you by a
CDC has
lot then. I
detected
go
the
down, like, on
infection
the 6 or
leishmaniasis
7,
in many
6 or 8 or
tissue
something like that.
samples collected from patients who say they haven't traveled outside
Oh.
the country. I'm Dave Collins.
Well, I've only
According
spent
to US
$38,000
News
in the
and World
campaign.
Report, San Diego tops the list for
38,
the
not
highest cost
1,000,
of living
300.
in the United States. I'm John Schaefer, USA News.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Deutsch, and if you or your business owe money to the IRS, I've got great news for you. Tax laws have changed. Billions of dollars are earmarked for IRS Fresh Start programs. And if you qualify, you can literally save tens of thousands of dollars. Listen, I know what you're going through. Call me if you want to speak with a tax attorney or tax professional for free.
800-284-9275. That's 800-284-9275.
The following is an America Matters media production. The
Never
views
gonna work.
expressed do not necessarily
use
represent
it,
those of the station or its advertisers, although we think they should. But that's the opinion of America Matters
I
Media.
got
That'd be
rework.
my
I
opinion,
got
too.
another
The Beach
camera.
Pop
It's
Deacon
just better
doo-wop,
than this
the
one.
holy man of hip hop, the Dalai Lama, Dipsy Doodle, Father Folk, Padre Punk, Jesuit of Jazz, Bishop of Blues, Brother Big Bands and Elder of Ease. You're listening to the Minister of Music, Monsignor Melody, Reverend of Rhythm and Blues, Right Reverend of Rockabilly, Godfather of Gospel, Pastor, Praise Saint, the Soul, Dr. Rock, woohoo! The Ayatollah of Rock and Roll,
Yeah,
the
is he
Rabbi,
there?
Rabbi
We've got to wait till the sound and the music.
from Carson. Ken Haskins, our rock and
We're gonna
roll
wait to turn off the
religious serving
background
up
music
fighters
or
and had it
sound.
right here on 93.7 FM, FM 93.7, baby. Blasted into your past all over Northern Nevada, Reno, Sparks, Carson City, Lake Tahoe, and more. And we can be heard live on the net at americamatters.us, the home of community radio, heard all around the world. Broadcasting live from the Reno Town
And
Mall.
we still
on
have the
an
sound on this
afternoon,
RSS
Saturday
feed.
afternoon. Oh, man, it is God's country, yes. And today, as you reminisce with the Rock and Rev, as you know, every week's a different theme. This
They
is the
call,
Saturday afternoon
Brian.
club where all you've got to do to be a member is remember to turn on, tune in, and don't ever drop out because I'm going to bring you good stuff week after week. Last week, groovy girl groups. Today, best of the blues. And we got some folk rock next week, but every week's a different theme when you reminisce with the Rock and Rev. Did I say best of the blues? Let's get to it, huh? B.B. King and the Thrill is
Hey,
gone.
Brian.
Long gone.
So we still have the sound coming through on the same RSS so the same feed from Facebook. Let me see. I still hear it in my headsets. Maybe it'll be a few seconds. I can still hear music. Just keep on doing the music. Let me try something real fast by doing the music. We'll record and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go present. It's like a blues music right now.
The thrill is gone away.
Thrill is gone, yeah. So you've got to let me in.
The thrill is gone, baby.
Screen share. Which screen is it?
The thrill is gone away.
You can tell over here. Sent.
You know you done me wrong, baby.
So
And you'll be sorry.
screen share with two monitors. Okay, wait a second.
The thrill is gone
No, wait a second.
away from me.
Select, here's select, okay. I want to see this one.
The
Here we
thrill
go.
is gone, baby.
I'm going to share. That's cool.
The thrill is gone away.
Now, do you have to let that share in, I think? Oh, you see down below? Just hit it.
Although I'll still live on.
Just hit it. Just hit it down below. Now we'll play the blues with your music and see how the mix is. I think you just touch it. There you go. Now try a full share. We'll play it. Why will it go on the radio? Here, let's play it. Here it goes. It should mix on the Facebook though. Just leave it on share. Wait a second.
The thrill is gone. Gone away for good. Across the USA.
No, so it must. We really do that. There it goes. There we go. Now we got a double mix going.
Across the USA.
Yeah. See how it sounds on the Facebook. So, do you want to try to send another link to me in a second when this is done?
You know I'm free now.
If you just send an without going through the show, can you send a link? Can you open up the show without going into the show?
Oh, I'm free.
Fighting for our country. Across the USA.
No, it would stream, but it wouldn't stream to the wouldn't stream like the radio, would it? So you can't. There's no way you can. So when you shut down this feed, what happens when you open up a new feed? Go ahead and shut the feed down. Really? I wonder why that is. Really? See, that's how a podcast studio would do both. And you can mix it. I mean, if I had a computer there and mics, we could just do it like that, without going through the system. This is funny. I'm listening to the music coming across. What's that? Yeah. So it'll be on Facebook. It'll be on Facebook. Wait a second. I'm looking on Facebook right now. Well, it's really there. It goes. It's showing it on Facebook. Let me see what it sounds like. Did go. It's funny. It was a little slow launch. So if you put another RSS feed up, it doesn't start a new show and it cuts off the radio. That's weird. So when you start separate it starts another program though on Facebook though, right? No. But I'm just saying though, when you start, how do you start a program? When you
Oh man, BB King, man, one of the three.
No,
kings.
I know, and so it goes out automatically.
Freddie King, baby, that's right.
And you'd have to take off. Now the feed is coming in now is from the engineer off some clock,
that
right?
was the name of his guitar.
The
Got some Etta James
right now
for
is
you.
from an engineer
And
off the
something's
clock,
gotta
off
hold
a
on
program
me.
clock. We don't. Interesting. I know that if we would have tested it before we went off, the sound would have been pretty good, I'm sure. Yeah, I've done that. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, we're getting there. Let me call you up. Go ahead and close down the Facebook feed and talk.
I just want to tell you right now that I believe.
Just shut down the Facebook link. Shut down the feed.
Something's got a hold on me here.